Okay, so you may be repelling your manifestation away from you. So in this video, we're going to be talking about some things that I actually have not seen a lot of people mention in these types of videos. And just know that if you are currently right now having a bit of a hard time or a delay manifesting whatever you want to manifest, just know that this video is going to help you so that you don't make the same mistakes ever again, okay? So yeah, let's get into it. This one has to be the first on the list because, I can't stand it. Why do you need someone to tell you that you can manifest your desire? You're asking coaches, YouTubers, gurus, whoever it is, but you're asking them, can I manifest this? I don't know. Can you tell me that I can manifest? Or maybe if you give me some confirmation, or maybe I have to wait for some angel numbers. Not only are you doubting yourself, but you're also doubting the power of God. If you're somebody that is religious, in my case, I say God, whatever you want to say, universe or whatever, but you're not locked in and you need to lock in. And don't get me started on 3D validation, like your life and blah, blah, blah. As I've mentioned, and I'll say it again, your 3D reality, your life is a mirror. It all has to do with you. If you want things to change, you have to change. As I said it before, and I'll say it again, manifestation is transformation, okay? Second thing is, if you are addicted to the waiting game, if you are addicted to lack mentality, lack mindset, and manifesting from a point of lack, saying I want, or this will happen in the future, or maybe by the end of the week, or maybe let me manifest so this can happen tomorrow, blah blah blah. No, forget. And if I really get deeper into it, these types of people that are manifesting from a state of lack, that are in love and addicted with being in a lack mentality. And sometimes, don't worry, you might not even know that you have a lack mindset because it's so normal for you. But these types of people will manifest a thing, okay, they'll get it finally, but then it's but anyways, let me manifest this new thing. You're always in a state of looking for things outside of you, looking for external validation, things to make you happy, things to make you feel love, things to make you feel secure. And that will never satisfy, because you're just going to continue to hop from one thing to the next, because you will never feel fulfillment. And I'm going to make a whole video on fulfillment and all those things, but just let me keep it simple. You're addicted to the waiting game. You're addicted to chasing things, chasing new goals, chasing dreams. And I know we've kind of been taught that, chasing your dreams is cool. No, I don't like saying chasing dreams. We're not chasing nothing. We are that. Now, this one gets a lot of people to the point they don't even notice it. But manifesting from a state of false identity. And what I mean false identity is, say in the morning, in the evening, at night, whatever, you're doing sats, you're doing your meditations, you're doing your subliminals, whatever you're doing, and you're manifesting that, I'm rich, I have this, I have X amount of dollars, whatever. But then you turn around, and when 3D gets a little tough for you, 3D challenges you, then you say, oh shit, I'm broke. What the hell are you doing? No, stand firm in what you're saying. Back it up. If you're going to play the role, play the role. If you're not, you're not. You're either in or you're out. That makes absolutely no sense. And that's how you waver. I made videos on wavering, whatever. But it's that's how you waver. You're pushing a door that says pull. There's going to be no movement. So you're saying, my desire hasn't come through yet. Well, yeah, because you're confusing your subconscious mind. Because it's honey, are we broke? Are we rich? What's going on? And that's how you see no movement. Because as I mentioned, this is such a good analogy. I really ate when I said this one. It's pushing a door that says pull. No movement. Now, this is a really good one. And this is something I definitely have not really heard anybody talk about. Your nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to be this person, to be this role, to be somebody that is rich, to be somebody that is loved. It's not used to it. So this is when you self-sabotage yourself. And this is exactly how. The thing you have to understand, and I talked about this in a recent video, that when you heal yourself, manifestation is so incredibly easy. Because let me tell you something, and this is where a lot of people mess up in terms of when the SP comes, the money comes, this comes, that comes. Your body may be filled of fear all of a sudden, because it's I've never had this before, and it might even be overwhelming. When you go through traumatic experiences, those things are stored within your body, within your mind especially. So when all of a sudden you have a SP and they're treating you good and blah blah blah, you might self-sabotage. I'm speaking from experience, because your body, in your subconscious, you still have limiting beliefs that this is going to go wrong, that this person's going to do me like this, all men are this, all men are that, and blah blah blah. And this is where you mess up, because it's things deeply rooted and embedded within your mind that you don't even know that's there. There's pollution within your mind that you don't even know is there. This is exactly why I mentioned healing is so important, because when you're not healed, when you're unhealed and you're trying to manifest, you will get different results. You will get slower results. But when you're already healed, you have already addressed those things. You have already done shadow work. You have already healed those wounds. Things are so much easier, because when you're running around here unhealed and you're trying to manifest, doesn't mean that you won't manifest. You will manifest. This is when people manifest things and it does come through. However, results aren't permanent and all kind of weird shit like that. It's because you're going in a loop of being in the undesirable and the desirable. You're just constantly in a loop of madness. As I've said, been there, done that. So trust me, I know what this is. You know what I mean? I was unhealed, trying to do this and trying to do that, and I kept self-sabotaging. I just kept pushing away opportunities. It was really ridiculous. Now the next thing is ignoring what the delay is teaching you. Oftentimes people want to say, oh, God's punishing me, the universe is punishing me, whatever is punishing me. How come I can't get my results? How come everybody else is getting what they want but not me? You need to understand that there is information within this delay. You have to pay attention to what this delay is teaching you about yourself, so that you don't continue to do it in the future for different desires and things like that. Pay attention, okay? It could be you checking the 3D, living from false identity. There could be so much here. Or it simply could be that you're hyper fixating on the desire instead of living in the present moment and know that's already done. Which leads into my next point, obsessing over your desire. And I understand this one because I've been there. I used to be someone that used to hyper fixate a lot on my desires and be like, when is it gonna come? Let me do this. Let me re-manifest it. And it's like, you don't have to do anything. Once you place the order, it's done with. However, I get this one. I understand it. I think one of the biggest things people hyperfixate on is a specific person. And I understand that one, because it's like, what if they're in a third party situation? Like, what's going on with them? Did they move? You don't know. And I've mentioned this in one of my videos. Like, you don't know what's going on for them, so that your mind is just going all over the place. Because I've been there. I understand this. But you have to understand that it's not your business. It's not your business. Like, honey, you did your part. That's all you gotta do. And I was actually talking to someone in my emails the other day, and she was talking about how, she's doing robotic affirming, but she feels like it's making her more anxious. You know what I mean? Thinking about her person every day. And I said to her, I think you need to stop doing robotic affirmations, because I feel like it's making it worse, thinking about the person. And I'm not just talking about when you have negative assumptions about your desire to affirm over that. No, I'm 100% on that. I'm 100% on that persisting shit. But I'm talking about just randomly affirming and blah blah blah. I felt like maybe you're just doing too much. Maybe you're driving yourself into obsession with that. You know what I mean? No matter what, we're always gonna affirm, But on that topic, I was like, you might be making it worse. Because I know for me, when I had this a long time ago in the past, years ago, that was my issue. I was obsessing because that's all I was thinking about was him, but not about me, not about other desires, not about whatever. I had him centered in my life. So yeah, that's what I think. It's kind of a personal opinion, I guess, but think about it. What you already have right now in the 3D reality, I swear you don't think about it every single day, because it's already yours. Think about something that you already manifested that you have right now. It's already yours. You're not thinking about it every day. It's like, oh yeah, I have that, as I mentioned in a previous video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember, anything is possible, okay? If you really put your mind to it and know that you have it, it's yours, okay? Bye.